Hello everyone, this is Lori with LM's Crafty Creations. I am here to share with you another design team project for Country Craft Creations and a short sort of tutorial as well. I am doing a fall banner as you can see, and I already got started on this, but I want to do as much as possible on camera because nobody likes sitting through super long tutorials. So I am going to do this last banner on camera with you. Everything is pretty simple, and none of my flowers are glued down yet, as you can see. So I did use the Authentique Harvest collection on this project, and I think it turned out really cute. And I'm using glitter, this Martha Stewart glitter, and this is Orange Topaz. This is her fine glitter, and it's very messy. And I did use the score tape to do the glitter, and it's very easy. So let me just get started by telling you a little bit about the tags. These, of course, are the Graphic 45 tags in ivory. And let's see, I cut them down to about 4 1/8 to about 4 1/4. And just gave it a little border around here. I cut not the tags, I'm sorry, I wasn't clear. I cut the paper down to about 4 1/8 to 4 1/4 just to get it, and I rounded the corners here to get it to fit on the tag. And I just went ahead and left this plain. I'm not going to mess with this so I can put my twine through here. So I did fussy cut, like I put a lot of the stickers onto cardstock, and then I cut around them, and I went ahead and glued most of these. Actually, I think I glued all of the stickers down. So everything you see here, this count your blessings and thankful, all came from this sticker sheet. So I just picked out the ones that I liked, and I backed them to cardstock and then glued them on. So, and the only reason why I backed them to the cardstock is because I wanted to be able to place them on my banner before I glued them down to make sure I got them where I wanted them the first time. So, what else I have done, I've taken these are the green flowers here are the Bow Bunny flowers. And then these two flowers are Prima. And then I took some seam binding and one of the charms from, there it is, countrycraftcreations.com. It's a pumpkin charm, and just attached it there, and I'm going to glue it right there to that flower. For my letters, I did put them onto chipboard, as you can see, and all I did, the letters weren't pre-done. I actually printed off some letters on cardstock using my printer, and I cut them out. I traced around them on the chipboard, and then I cut them out with my scissors, and it was super easy. So then all I did after that is I took my score tape sheets and I just stuck the letters down on that and then cut around them, so I had my score tape on there as well. And I'm gluing them down with the art glitter glue. I didn't use the art glitter glue for the glitter because I really wanted this to be a super easy non-glue glitter project, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and glitter this letter since it is my last one to do. My glue gun here is heating up to the side so I can attach these flowers. So here's this. They're very sticky. And I just put it down on my paper. Move all this out of the way. And I'm just going to take my glitter and I'm just going to cover the whole surface of it. And my fan's on, so I got to turn that off. It blows around everywhere because of how fine this stuff is. So I'm just going to cover the entire surface of this. With glitter. And I don't normally work with glitter, but I tell you, I love glitter. I do. And I bought, let's see, where is it? I bought this pack, it's upside down, on Amazon for about 20 bucks. And there's like every color you could want, 24-piece set. And so I thought it would be perfect because I knew I wanted to do this banner project with the glitter letters. So now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to carefully pick up this letter, and I'm just going to shake it off just like you would anything that you put glitter on. And it adheres really well, so you can see there is my letter completely covered in glitter. So I'm going to glue that down to my tag next. Let me just put this away so I can turn my fan on because it gets super hot in here with all these lights on. And we are done with glitter. And I just keep a baby wipe around. And now this one's getting it's almost dried. And just clean up my work surface a little bit here. I'll be finding it all over myself later. So, there's that. Let's turn the, oops, knocked over my glue gun. Turn the fan back on, and let's go ahead and glue down the L, this last L. So I'm just going to take my art glitter glue here and put the glue on, and I cover it pretty well because if it seeps out it's not going to matter because it's clear. And I'm just going to press it down right here. I'm just going to hold it for a second, get all my corners. And that should stay. And it's all over me. Okay, so now that we have all of our letters adhered and all of our stickers, I'm going to go through and take one tag at a time, and I think my glue gun's ready. Yeah, and I'm going to just adhere these flowers here onto the tags. So that looks good to me. I couldn't find my twine. I wanted to put this together with some twine, but I can't seem to find it. So, I'm going to be using baker's twine instead. I should have done that green flower a little higher up because I'm hiding my letter. Let's see if I can get it to shift a little bit while it's still. There we go. That's good. So there's my first one. This one, I'm going to put the flower down first. And this banner can be used on your mantle. It can be used on a wreath. It would be really cute draped across one of those burlap wreaths. I've never made one of those, but it would be cute. Just draped across those and put on your front door. So I am putting glue on the seam binding as well. So all I did is attach this charm to some seam binding that I had left over from my last fall project. Turned out to be perfect. And I don't know what you guys do, but my seam binding frays a lot, so I took my art glitter glue. You probably can't see it on camera, but I just put a little dab of glue along the edges of these cut pieces to keep it from fraying, and it seems to be working out really great. Because I know with ribbon I just take my lighter to it, but I think the seam binding might just go up in smoke. It's so thin. This is such an easy project. I put this together in about an hour, so I hope you try it. It's a bit messy, but it's super cute. last one. And I think I'm going to put my twine on it. And I'm going to put some kind of seam binding or ribbon or something on the tags as well. Maybe bow, I'm not sure. Let's see, these have little adhesive dots on them, so might as well use those along with the glue. But I can't get it off. There we go. I wanted to add these little glitter leaves because it says, this little sentiment says jump in the leaves. And I got these leaves at, I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. Of course, their fall stuff is already out, so you can find lots of great stuff in their fall section. Still got some glitter. There we go. Alright, so there is my fall banner. Let me unplug my glue gun here, and then I'm going to add my twine and see how we get this to look. Because I really wanted, I have this gold baker's twine, which is cute, but I really wanted like just a brown twine. So I'm just going to thread it through here. I'm going to have to play with this a little bit to get it right the first time. And I am just going to tie a knot on the tag. But not too hard because I don't want it to rip the paper. Why am I having such a hard time tying a knot? Because I'm on camera, that's why. Okay, so there's the first one. I'm going to add the next one the same way. I don't really want these to move around a lot. I want them to stay where they are once I get them together. So that's the reason why I'm tying the knots. So that's a good space, don't you think? Maybe a little less. There we go. Looks about even. And the last one. So see, we need a little something decorative at the top. And when this starts to fray, oops, it just doesn't want to go through. There we go. These tags are super sturdy. I thought about backing them to chipboard, but I really don't think it's necessary. So I'm just going to trim that, and I always, since the ends of them fray so badly, I'm just going to go ahead and tie a knot at the end of my twine on either side, and then I can just trim it more later if I want to. I don't have to worry about it fraying all the way. So I do have, let's see. Oh, I always forget to put my little pin in my glue. Dries up. So I do have